Welcome to episode 3 of the off-season. It dawned on me this week that I have zero reason to train. I have no powerlifting competitions on the calendar. I have no bodybuilding competitions on the calendar. I have no anything on the calendar, not even just bodybuilding cuts or mock meets, whatever. It's the first time in a long time, and it's kind of a really good thing for my off-season goals. My main off-season goal, honestly, is just to have more fun with my wife and to have more fun with training. My training for WPC Nationals didn't it wasn't fun in the end. Like the last it was just it took everything way too seriously and it took its toll on life. So now it's kind of getting back to just doing what I like and doing what I like with those that I love. Um, and then of course getting having a lot of fun with training. 585 was fun. I was still sore from Friday actually. Part of it is just getting used to low bar and the different muscles that are used. It works a little bit differently, putting more emphasis in the hamstrings. But also part of it is I had a couple drinks on Saturday, and that did not help my recovery at all. I am probably done drinking for a while. I mean, I'm trying to train 9 to 10 times a week, and so if I want to be doing that, even just a couple of beers, like one time a week, is just not going to allow me to recover enough. And honestly, I'd rather be training. I don't. I used to love drinking, and now I love training. It's funny how addictions shift. Anyway, so squats went really well this week. Actually, we'll start with deadlifts because they're right here. Deadlifts, back still rounding, didn't fix anything. I think it's just a strength issue, but I also think it's protecting my back. Later on in the week, I did tap and go deadlifts where I kept my back straight, and it just tore the crap out of my SI joint. It was only 365, 3 sets of 5. It should have been fine, but it's not like it was heavy weight, but it kind of aggravated my lower back. So I don't know what's going to go on with that. I think it's not going to be a problem for my heavier deadlifts because my back is always going to round, and then for my lighter deadlifts, it'll probably be a problem until maybe, hopefully it's a mobility thing. Hopefully I can do some stretches and crap. Other than that, deadlift is going really well. I survived this week a lot better than last week, and just surviving 2 weeks of my own programming for myself is some kind of a PR. The way 385 moved on this bench, I cannot believe I missed 405. I think I just took it too close back to back. I was getting a spot from Paco here, and I don't normally get spots, and he's a busy guy, so when he was ready to give me a spot, I kind of took it a little bit sooner than normal. But yeah, bench is going great. I survived 3 times frequency. I feel great, so it feels good. And here we have Wednesday, high bar. This was brutal. 3 by 5 at 315. I went into this thinking I was going to get 3 by 10 with this weight, and it just felt so damn heavy. Maybe it was like a hangover from Monday a little bit, um, or maybe it's just I'm not used to high bar anymore. But it was pretty brutal. So also it tore up my lower back, and I think that has to do with the back rounding. So maybe once again maybe this is a mobility issue. I haven't had any mobility issues with low bar but I also it's not intensity that hurts my lower back and stuff. It's pretty much always volume. I don't know how that works. Actually, it works the same thing with my shoulder joints. Volume. Well, that's not true. Well, it depends on the exercise for shoulders, but so 3 by 5 at 315. Then I did 10 at 225. A lot of fun. I don't know if I'll stick with this being high bar or move it to low bar until I get a little more comfortable with low bar. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything went really well. There you go. See me dropping the plates. Yeah, every single one of these sets was like RP 9.5. Every rep was like RP 7 or higher, which I don't know how that happens at 315, but it is what it is. Yeah, so the only thing I didn't show, and then over the next couple of weeks, I guess I will be putting out probably 4 side videos, kind of detailing everything that I'll be doing for each lift. So like a squat week, a bench week, and a deadlift week. And I'll have a fourth video going over the assistance work that I do with those, or maybe I'll include that in the other 3 videos. I don't know. Because the first couple weeks I was kind of it wasn't my actual program. It was just me getting adjusted to the frequency and kind of slowly building on it. I believe week 3 will be my first week of actual programming with the program that what I have in my head that I want to be accomplishing every week. It's basically performance based. A little bit of linear is in there. but it's mostly performance based, and then eventually, it will be 100% performance based. It'll be a lot of ramps, like you do fives up into an RP 7 or 8, triples up to an RP 7 or 8. Basically, you work up to tops out of five, tops out of three, but you do fives the whole way up, threes the whole way up, or obviously you do singles the whole way up. Friday, see, I think my high bar screwed up my low bar on Friday. This was a really crappy low bar session, and you know what? Honestly, I never, up until that 545, it wasn't really a problem. So that kind of gives me a lot of faith and trust in the low bar. As crazy as that sounds, how crappy that was. But yeah, that was actually supposed to be 525, but I overshot and went 545. I was too lazy to find four plates, and the 225s were right there. Plus, I felt good, so go for it. But yeah, so low bar is coming along, but I'm not sure if I'm able to go back and forth between low bar and high bar between sessions yet. Maybe later on. Yeah, my deadlift is feeling really good on Friday. Aside from my SI joint getting really bothered, but um, this last set was actually the first three reps are double overhand just because, but then I went to hook grip to finish off the last two reps. Yeah, good week. I survived, so that's a PR. Oh, we're gonna go over bench on Saturday. Bench on Saturday was a lot of fun. That was today actually. All of Torreon's flooded right now, and so I had the entire gym to myself. So that was a lot of fun. It was a quick workout, but it's still fun. Had to get home and get some work done. And then this is supposed to be just work up to fives until you get to a top set of like RP 7 to 8. But this is definitely probably RP 9. It looks a lot faster and easier than it really was. Of course, you can see after I paused for the fourth rep, I took a little breather, and the bar still moved fast, but it was a little bit of a grind. But these felt pretty heavy. Yep. Don't miss. Ain't got no spots. There was two workers there, but they were quite a ways away. Little assistance work here. Got the Inhuman shirt on. It's pretty much my bench shirt because I can't use it for squats. It's still too new, so it's kind of slippery. But favorite shirt is Inhuman. I got two of them. Not exactly the same. Actually, that one was a mistake. That's not how I wanted it to be. So we got another one made, but a little set of 10 with the 45s. Anyways, thanks for watching. It's also month of Mexico or something like that. So I've been eating a lot of chilies just coincidentally. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.